welcome. This is Ranger Zima with an old game. European Air War, one of my favorite flight sims of all time. I'm just gonna make a let's play of European Air War. So basically it's a flight sim that you can choose a career with either the British Air Force, the German Air Force, or the American Air Force, anywhere from 1940 to 1944 and then onward, and it's basically through a career mode. So I've already chosen, I'm going to be in 1943 in the European theater with the Americans, because it's one of my favorite aircraft of all time in World War II. So let's get started. So we're going to have our pilot name, Alex Zima. Okay. And so in the career mode we have different squadrons and fighter groups. So we have the 4th Fighter Group, the 20th, the 55th, 56th, 78th, 352nd, 353rd, and 354th. And as the career progresses, you're going to get upgrades to your plane. So like the 354th has the P-51 Model B, and as the war goes on, you'll upgrade to the Model D. And it's the same with the P-47s. Either the squadrons will upgrade to the P-47D from the C model, or they'll upgrade to the P-51. And it's all historically accurate in the dates and when they upgrade. So I know the 4th Fighter Group upgrades to the Mustang, and then with the P-38s, it just upgrades from the H to the J models. And the 56th Fighter Group and the 78th Fighter Group, they upgrade to P-47Ds. And the 352nd, which I've chosen for this career mode, is going to upgrade from the P-47 to the P-51, and eventually the P-51 Model D. So the 352nd Fighter Group, start date September 1943. Aircraft is P-47D. The base is Bodney, England. This could be familiar to your Air Force enthusiasts. The 352nd Fighter Group, the Blue Nosers, they had a different name but I won't say it, arrived in England in July 1943 and was the 5th Fighter Group assigned to the U.S. 8th Air Force. The 352nd was formed in October 1942 with the 328th, 486th, and 487th Fighter Squadrons, two of which, the 486th and the 487th, were redesignations of older squadrons that had already seen action in the Pacific. So these guys they got some experience under their belt. So our career difficulty is going to be hard, career length is going to be long, limited aircraft, yes, limited supply, yes. So I'm going to try and make it as realistic as possible. Now also what's awesome about this game is it has a random campaign generator, and as well follows historic operations. So you will experience Big Week in I think 1944, and you will also experience I don't remember what the operation was called, but they codenamed all their targets for the bombers no-ball targets, which we may get to see as we continue on. Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you flight simmers out there, or not the flight simmers, but the companies who can make flight simulators, to model yourselves after this game, because it is awesome and it's replayable. Anyway, so we're gonna get started. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be ranked flight officer. Okay, let's get started. Do not believe it will ever be possible to invade the continent of Europe by crossing the English Channel until the Luftwaffe is destroyed. 487th Fighter Squadron. Okay, that's what squadron I'm in now. 352nd Fighter Group, Bodney, England, September 8th, 1943. Let's get started.
Be seated. Target, Saint-Omer. You are to fly an offensive fighter sweep over the target. Engage and destroy any enemy aircraft you encounter. Be careful. German flak in this area is so thick you can walk on it. Be on the lookout for enemy fighters. Enemy air activity is expected to be heavy. Our forecasters are calling for partly cloudy skies over the target area. That is all. Any questions? Good hunting, gentlemen.
And also, another awesome feature, fully voiced briefings for the campaign. So as you can see on the map, all of these red squares that you see are potential target sites, and there are tons of them. So, let the randomness begin. Alright, so... Okay, so radio call, Rattlesnake. Ground control is Colgate. Tower frequency is 200. So, fighter sweep over Saint-Omer. So here we are. P-47. Let's take a look at the squadron list. Okay. So here is everybody in the squadron, this fighter squadron. So we're going to be in Blue Flight, which is the third one, and we're going to be the third one, third aircraft, and Blue Flight. Okay. So we have no drop tanks or anything because we're not going very far. So without further ado, let's get started. Yes, a wonderful feature, fully voiced briefings, and also you're about to see another awesome thing. Let's start up our engines. This is bad. There we go. Release our wheel brakes. Okay. So, another awesome thing about this is the number of aircraft that you can have in the air at one particular time. So right now I'm in a squadron of, what, 12 aircraft? Now you can have, I think, like 16 in your squadron. That's the maximum amount. So you can have that much, and then also enemy aircraft, which we don't know how many there are going to be. And if you like do bomber escorts, it's going to be like 30 some odd bombers that you're going to be escorting, along with the 16 and along with the enemies. It's crazy. Alright. So now let's time skip.
This is Colgate Control. 20 plus bandits, 5 miles behind. Heading south. Vector 000. Angels 20. Over. Copy that, Colgate Control. Vector 000.
Pretty simple stuff. See how awesome this game is already? And it was made in 1998.
Behind us! Fighters coming down! Enemy fighters! 7 o'clock high! Watch your 6 for enemy fighters! Let's get them!
That's not good. I don't see them. But I'm gonna stick with the squadron, because with numbers you have an advantage. Alright. And now we have contrails. Nice. So where are they? Oh, there they are. There they are. Right up to our left. Those little dots coming in really fast. Alright, so let the furball ensue. Now, as many of you may know, the P-47 is not the most maneuverable, but it can take a lot of hits, has an amazing roll rate, and an amazing dive. So with that in mind, if we get into trouble,
Somebody get him off me!
that is our plan.
Somebody get him off me!
At least my plan. Alright, I see you. I'm gonna see if I can't get to you. Come on. Oh, I think I got something on my tail. Alright, let's roll it over. Let's get some speed.
Clear my tail! Clear my tail! Mayday! Mayday! I'm going down! Somebody get him off me! I can't shake him!
Oil temperature high. Let's increase the speed a little bit. See if we can't get this guy. We'll take revenge. Oh, I guess it's not gonna happen. I got one on my tail.
9 o'clock high!
Alright, so we're not gonna dive out of this fight just yet. So
He's going down in flames.
we have some fight in us.
We're heading home.
I can't tell if that's an enemy or not.
This is Colgate Control. Mission accomplished. Good job. Over. Copy that, Colgate Control. This is Colgate Control. Return to base immediately. Over. This is Colgate Control. Home base. Vector 330. Copy that, Colgate Control. Vector 330.
I guess that's it. Our first dogfight, as you can tell, it is very frustrating. Just like it was, you know, back in 43, now that it's... Now I like to try and play it as realistically as possible, but I want to keep my situational awareness up to see where the enemies are. Now, our vector was, what was it, 330 for home base? And I didn't even get a chance to pull the trigger. That is infuriating. Uh-oh. Alright, so it looks like we have a 109 coming to my way. Let's go to full throttle and take him head on. What is that 109 doing? Pull out of this dive. Take it to full throttle and try and dive on him a different way. Oh yeah, and also, wonderful feature. The season textures. Alright, so we have both the speed and the altitude advantage over this 109. And so use that as my advantage. Where did he go? There he is.
My tail! Somebody get him off me!
Alrighty. Let's try this again. Must have hit him. Gonna go top and now.
I'm hit! I'm hit! 109, 4 o'clock high.
Shake this guy off.
Watch it! You've got one on your tail!
I know.
Watch it! You've got one on your tail!
Where'd he go?
109, 9 o'clock. They're coming in. .109, 5 o'clock.
And the AI is really good. I forgot to tell you guys that.
8 o'clock high.
Thank you, thank you. Do I have my wingman? Nope, I do not have my wingman. Had enough fun for today. Let's try and make it back in one piece.